Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sylvia. So guys, it is just raining fights in Biggie's house since yesterday. This morning, PERE and the other housemates gathered in a lounge and we're talking about how they are going to clean, because usually it's PERE and Ceec that usually cleans the dining section, and then Ceec on the other hand was outside having some kind of morning devotion or stuff. Then they were asking about her. PERE was like, it's fine, let him be doing the cleaning, but any housemate that wants to join can join. So usually in the process now, housemates were murmuring, they don't know why this girl is feeling the way she's feeling, stuff like that. Then guys, I think Ike is a very bad instigator. Like, the guy instigates problem a lot. He's claiming to be friend, but then you're trying to push people to the wall. He went outside and told Ceec that the housemates are angry at her for not coming out for the meeting and then doing the shows with PERE. And PERE of course was like, let him do it, after all you're always giving trouble, stuff like that. And this provoked Ceec began to para out. I'm telling you, no be small para. So she was shouting at some point, PERE should come and face her, come out and talk to her if we sure for him. And she was raining that if anybody that comes to her should give the person madness, as an undiluted madness and craze. It was not funny this morning. It got to a point, PERE came out to drop something outside. She started shouting at PERE, and PERE entered inside. She followed PERE inside, and two of them started exchanging words. PERE was like, look at you, you're not ashamed of yourself, do you know how you are? Shame, stuff like that. Ceec was like, a fool at 40 is a fool forever, you have a dead brain, wicked soul, stuff like that. And I felt all these things that accumulated anger from both sides. They were just hovering insults. Like, I was like, Jesus, this space is so toxic. At some point, Lucy held her a bit. When she now came inside, I think Ilebaye took over. It was so bad. And remember, they said Alex, Mercy, and Angel did not come out for that meeting, but hers was just, I don't know, maybe because she has had issues with some people in the house, so it was now much. And Ike kept on fueling instead of calming the situation. He kept on fueling to the point Alex had to come out to even at least calm her down. Alex also have issue with PERE, but God, the thing is too much. I don't know how that girl handles this particular anger issue, but at this point I'll be out if I'm the person. Like, it's too much. I know people have their shortcomings, but even when they try to be right, people no longer see that. You get, everything is just wrong. Don't get me wrong, PERE has his own flaws, but I don't think PERE is the issue. I think Ike is the issue now, to be honest. Ike is the one fueling these things. But before this fight, Prince already had issue with Venita when they were about to start the task of that Guinness stout yesterday. So Venita was insisting that she's going to be a commentator and all of that. Prince was like, no, I think you should go for cheerleading because Summer has back pain, so you should be the one to commentate. It didn't go well with Venita. At some point, I started hearing her say, you don't back at me like that. Next time in your life, don't back at me like that. So Prince was like, don't ever talk to me like that. Don't you ever talk to me like that. She was like, you own a salon, but you can't even make it. I was like who? Does this girl even watch Lockdown? This guy was literally the one that was doing the hairs of the entire housemates, male and female. In fact, I think he even barbed Adekunle's hair. So what did she talk? Like, sometimes I feel Venita chooses the wrong words to use on people, and it's very, very bad. Until you meet someone that is very, very dangerous with mouth, you will just fear the person. I mean, Prince was just a gentleman and just gave her the warning, don't talk to me like that. So that was what happened during Venita and Prince issue. As if we're still recovering from that one, then during the practices of the groups, Ceec them group, so they were doing the cheerleading thing. At some point, Ceec was like, she's not doing again, that the energy is not giving and all of that, that Lucy should replace her in this cheerleading thing. Angel didn't go well with Angel. Angel was like, what is your problem now? Why the bad energy? Why are you saying energy? But we are trying to do this thing together, stuff like that. Ceec was like, I wasn't talking to you. From there, fight don't start to, they started quarreling. Before you hear Angel say, come out from here, get out, idiot. Missy has been talking here, you didn't do anything, so don't talk to me like that next time, this and that. And was insulting Ceec, and Ceec was insulting back. Like, it wasn't funny, guys. I was like, waiting, is it that's very is it, are you sure it's not Ike that is blowing all this breeze of fights inside that house? Like, what waiting they occur? As in, Missy was just there shouting at one corner too, and I felt like Missy felt like she has not been acting lately, so she's needed to start shouting or start looking for a way to find herself to be in trouble, to shout or something like that. So that's that you get. So after that, people gathered them in the lounge after the task, and they ended up doing team, which is Cece's team, ended up winning the task, and they congratulated them. And then Angel walked to her to talk to her probably about the outburst, and she was like, no, it's fine, I'm not in mood to talk about it. It's okay. So Angel now left. I think maybe she wanted to talk it out and then probably settle with Cece, but it wasn't sitting well for Cece, or probably she's not in the mood at that moment to talk about it. Do you get? So my people, now so I still the rest from Cece's them own. I started hearing Alex and Missy. They started shouting again. Missy went to Alex again to start shouting at her. Why is she always angry? After that, when she loses, she's angry. I'll be like, is it your anger? So why are you shouting at her? How is they concerning you? Like, she's just trying every opportunity to, you know, it be like say I never give highlights. Let me just use my opportunity and squeeze in. Do you get? It wasn't necessary if you ask me. People are like, there are some people like that, like me. Naturally, if I don't really get this thing the way I wanted it, I feel some kind of way, and I give myself some time alone to get over it. Do you get? People are like that. I know when Prince during lockdown, if he's close to winning, he's always feeling bad, and it's okay to feel bad that you didn't make it, and then you pick up yourself and start again. That's it. I don't know why she was shouting. Do you understand? I'm like, waiting just the occur for Big Brother house today. Big Brother blow something. So my people, I was still asking myself, what is happening in this house? That's how I started hearing OMASHOLA and SEYI overplayed. OMASHOLA and SEYI started dragging it, like, what is happening? And OMASHOLA was not having it because I think SEYI always drops plates or misuses plates anytime he's done with food and stuff like that. So OMASHOLA was not having it. He was now shouting at SEYI to stop that and all of that. As they are in this house, Lucy now by the matter. Lucy was like shaming him, like he will not develop BP. I was not like, look at Lucy, how can you be shaming somebody? Are you not getting old? Like, I don't know what's with people and trying to look for maybe one certain thing to shame somebody, and it's not making any sense. Using height, age, complexion, size to age somebody is weird, because you're not even sure of your own body anytime soon, as far as you're on this age. So I don't see the reason why she was buying those things. Maybe these people feel that they are not being noticed. Maybe they have not given the viewers what they really want. So they now decided to show us PERE, because truly PERE was flying yesterday and today. The way SEYI carries himself in that house, if only he knew that his staying in that house was grace. I don't think he may survive this Sunday, but let's see how it goes anyway. So Cece now later went outside after that task, and then she was with Ike and OMASHOLA. She was not like, how can somebody finish insulting you consciously and then started coming back to have a conversation with you? That it doesn't work well with her, because it sounds weird. To me, it's not weird. I feel like maybe she has gathered herself together and feel like, oh, I think I fuck up. Maybe she's trying to not to spoil game for us and stuff like that, and wanted to talk it out with her. Do you get? But you know, anger can make you make the best speech you can regret, and then she's now seeing it like Angel is not you. Everything is now a game around her. Do you get? And I feel they should sort it out. That's what I feel anyway. So back to why I said Ike must be an instigator. Before these things started happening, Ike came to her again and was in the kitchen where she was cooking. That he felt like Missy has started again, or that she said that that he's always following her up and down and all of that, blah blah blah. So he tries to inculcate or sow the seed of hate inside Cece. Do you get? And I thank God that Cece was smart enough to know. I was not like, if the two of you wants to use me to catch highlights or play your game, better get me out of it. Don't ever involve me in those your nonsense and all of that. She actually warned him that very yesterday. Do you get? Before all this thing started. So he knows how to spike people, and he knows the kind of words to use on those people that he knows that their anger management are poor, so that they can be able to misbehave. Do you get? Those were the things he wanted to do to Ilebaye, but Ilebaye tried to manage herself. Do you get what I mean now? Because during Cece's diary section yesterday, she was trying to tell Big Brother how she managed to realize that anybody that she comes close to, some of the housemates will just go to the person and tell the person to stop talking to her, or to avoid her, which is not making any sense to me. Do you get? Then imagine she is saying that Venita was envious of him during their head of house task, that because of the kind of big brain he has to do his own tower thing. And then PERE also said, because I needed to pick up their diary section, he also said, imagine Alex saying that his begging for forgiveness was a kind of game, that it was not legit and all of that. Guys, it was too much. It remains more make I say, big brother, you know, go come inside this house. Like, which kind categories of people are in that house? Well, let me just say it's the confined space that caused all these things. As mean they had their phones, so we will not even be doing tasks because they were busy going online and all of that. So guys, this is, if you've watched to this point, let me just say my word, I really love you guys so much. Thank you for always coming by to see my videos, and if you're new here, please kindly join us as a family and keep dropping your comments, and let's continue to be friends. See you guys in my next video. Bye.